much. A lot's been going on. So I did release my oils about a month ago. Okay, so I've been kind of drowning myself in these. I'm not even gonna lie, but like this has been the craziest month ever. I've had to take a break from tarot because I've been going through energy shifts and upgrades, so it's hard for me to read. But it's worth purchasing one of these oils. I have my love oil, protection, money, which I haven't really been using. I've been neglecting that, and spiritual DNA oil. So this will help you with things like retrograde and avoiding any, obstacles that could be in your path. But yeah, with this self-love, not only have I lost a ton of people within this last month, but I've also had a lot of people that I've been attracting, people coming up to me. Also attracted my first millionaire. So yeah, get on that. I am going to use this right now. All you need is 2 drops. Rub it on your forehead, the back of your head. So let's take a look and see what you guys have going on. So this is a collective reading. Also, I did start a Libra only channel. So this is going to be for any placement. It's not just for your sun, moon, or rising sign. The link for that will be in the description box below. The link to purchase the oils will be in the description box below. So yeah, I hope you guys have been good. Things have been a little insane on my end, but all good things, lessons, blessings, that's all everything is. So let's take a look and see what you guys have going on. 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, King of Cups in reverse, the Wheel, 6 of Cups, and Queen of Swords. So right now you're in your power. Your sword is down, meaning that you're not as defensive as you were in the past. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is truthful, honest, intelligent, someone who's also more cerebral driven. So I feel like you've had to learn how to step out of being so emotionally driven and more taking a logical standpoint, especially with people that you love, because I do see that you were going through a lot in the past. People were creating conflicts, drama, bringing their own issues and baggage into your life, but you've progressed past that. Someone can get over you though. I don't know if this is a past person specifically. It does seem like this is a lover. This is a person that's known to be manipulative. It's like they go around pretending to give love offers. They do this to multiple people, not just one person. They keep people like in this revolving door where they always have people on the side. This is someone who's prone to like one night stands, someone who's prone to being a heartbreaker. You were connected to this person somehow. You missed the opportunity. They actually may have either pushed you out or neglected you in some way, and you had to basically overcome that on your own. The divine helped you heal as this was happening. But with this changes, this person is now going through karma because they're looking at the Wheel. This person now wants to come in. They're reminiscing because of Mercury retrograde. It's like this almost looks like it's going backwards to me. So not only is this person receiving karma, bad luck, but they're also stuck on you because whatever they went to, whatever opportunities they went to, if this was a lover, that didn't get off the ground. It's just like it never even, yeah, whoever they went to, whatever they went to, it didn't work out. If this was family members, these family members conspired against you. They may have even conspired against your kids, for those of you that do have children. But this actually helped you elevate to the King of Pentacles energy. And I also feel like you're about to attract someone into your life, if this person's not here already, who is mature, they're grounded, they're successful. They're not a knight. A knight is someone who has like the maturity level of a teenager. Like they're very emotionally, they're like emotionally undeveloped in some way. This is someone who's more grounded and stable. They have a lot more life experiences. They don't necessarily have to be older. They could be older, but this is someone who's known to see things through the end. They're not just going to flee or run when things get hard or difficult. So you guys are attracting people like mentors and people that can help you succeed. This is also like you receiving some sort of funding from either the government or just a banking system also. So if you were wanting to get a house in the future, I do see this house coming in, but you will have to make changes and sacrifices in order for you to bring this manifestation into fruition. And with the Queen of Swords here, it's like the more that you guard yourself and the more that you protect your energy, the more you can manifest on your own. It's like you don't even need other people. Other people need you. You recharge from the divine, right? You're the beacon of light, so you attract people that most likely need to heal, narcs, people that are, yeah, they just need to have heart activations, and that usually leaves you depleted in some way. It leaves you in this energy of being in internal conflict. It's almost like you're a sacrificial lamb in a sense, but you're someone who's self-healing. A lot of people don't have that characteristics, but with the 4 of Cups here, it's like, yes, you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming to you. Be careful though, because only one of these choices is going to bring you the success that you're looking for. And Some of you have people that are approaching you, but because you're so guarded, or because it's kind of like the energy of being burnt and someone doing you wrong, and you kind of taking it out on other people, or not giving other people that are open and honest with you a chance. So that may be something that a few of you may need to reflect on, if that's the case. But the Four of Cups did come out twice, and with the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is also the ending of a dry spell. So if you've been celibate, or if you haven't been having sex, this is like the energy of someone coming in who's going to be stable. They're only going to have you as a partner. You're not going to have to worry about this person um, not taking care of themselves or doing things behind your back, because this is someone who has self-control. The King of Pentacles is someone who has gotten to this point of success due to like self-discipline. And I just heard semen retention. I don't know who that's for, but I guess, yeah. This is someone who's very controlled, and I feel like you guys are going to be a good match together. And if you have been having issues or people causing conflicts, if you did have a family that sabotaged your relationship, well, that relationship was meant to be sabotaged in the first place. It's like they did you a favor at the end of the day, because if you truly had a strong foundation with somebody, outside interferences wouldn't even have a chance to come in and destroy that. So any disappointment or pain that you may have gone through, which I see there may have been three major things that have happened within the last 5 years that have really done a number on your heart. So it's important that you have to heal this, whether it's through therapy, writing, just you need to release the pain that you have been going through in some sort of healthy way, or in a way that's going to benefit you, and not having unhealthy coping mechanisms. Because this person from the past, they're coming in because now it's like, now that you're done with them once and for all, it's awakened the love that they truly have had for you. Why that's happened, I don't know, but it may have taken this Knight of Cups going somewhere else and being mistreated to see that, you truly did have good intentions from the beginning. But it's too late. It's too late, and you're being protected right now by your spirit guides. But this person's going to return anyway, so they owe you either closure, an apology, or they're going to come in and try to basically get a second chance from you. Some of you will take this opportunity to reconcile with this past person because you've been waiting for them for a while. But I'm just going to let you know, if you take this person back, you're settling, because you're going to essentially put yourself in a situation or in a predicament with someone who's a liability, because this person has already showed you their hand. They've showed you what they're capable of. So you're always going to have that nagging thought in the back of your mind. It's not going to be paranoia. It's going to be, justified thoughts about this person bringing other people, interferences, or not really standing up for the relationship or the connection. You will still be juggled at the end of the day. It may not be with another person, but it could be just being juggled by thoughts of uncertainty, this person not knowing whether they truly want to commit to you. And I also see the energy of unplanned pregnancy. So be careful if you're not trying to get pregnant, because I do see, or vice versa, you getting someone else pregnant. Because that energy is here. These are like forced births. So I feel like the divine is going to be, this is weird. It's going to sound weird, but the divine is trying to get certain bloodlines to connect with each other. So there's going to be a lot more people acting like irrationally. I don't know if it's because it's retrograde energy, or being more impulsive, or like having more sex than usual, or more one night stands, but it's going to create children that are meant to come here anyways. It's just, you kind of have control over when you have children and when you don't. And that's essentially what that's saying. So let's take a look and see what additional messages you guys need to know. We have ascending. Yeah, you're transcending obstacles. You're learning, preparing for union. So those of you that are not in a relationship right now, you're in the energy of just like tying up loose ends and wedding rings at the bottom of the deck. Union, wedding, married, soul connections, eternal love, and everlasting promise. I also feel like children can also be an everlasting promise, because it's something that binds you to someone forever, essentially. And with twin flames in reverse, some of you in the past were attracting people that were actually karmics to you. They were only supposed to be there to teach you a certain lesson. These were not people that were here to ascend to you in your future life. And this is also saying Cupid's arrow, like have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting, hesitation. So yeah, this could even be like, I don't know why I'm getting heavy dating site vibes here. Whatever. Boat. And we also have receiving what you need. That's so weird. Have faith, love is coming. You're going to receive what you need. Yes, I know it's been taking a while, but this boat, there's been a lot of obstacles in the way. There's going to be good things arriving as long as you have closure and you decide to move on, because some of you are going to be in this karmic cycle once again. But that's okay, because we all learn at different stages, you know, and we also have stability, security, permanence, growth. So this is what you've been attracting into your life, things that are more permanent rather than like flighty in and out, inconsistent, wishy-washy, casual sex energy, friends with benefits, moving out of that vibration and more towards, because it's not even that that's what you were attracting. It's more like you wanted love or acceptance or even intimacy so much that you were willing to succumb to something that you were not worth. But now, because you have been learning self-worth, this is the vibration that you're putting out. And look, we have the Green Reaper, which says no more second chances. The relationship is over. Grow and transform your life. So some of you, there's been like some final nail in the coffin that happened, which forced you to move away from past people or just past connections that didn't serve you. And it's all working to your benefit, even if it's in a roundabout way. So yeah, let's see. Before I close that out, what does this past person want to say? Because that was kind of nagging me in the back of my mind. You betrayed me too. Remember, it's not all my fault. Well, this person, they lack accountability. They give me something you cannot. It's hard to explain. So when it came to whoever they went to, whatever they left you for, it's like those people, the third party, were willing to give up their self-worth, their dignity, their money, anything to keep this person. And it's not that you were not willing to do that. So this person just chose the path that was easier. It seemed like it was easier in the past. And we also have let's start things off as friends. I'm currently healing from a past issue. So even if this past person moves on to another person, it's like their heart's going to be with you. So they can't really give anyone in the future a real chance due to being stuck on you. And that's kind of the karma. Like you were stuck on this person for a while. They left you in that energy where they didn't give you closure. Well, guess what? When that energy comes back around, now you're going to move on with your life. You're going to have your partner. They can move on to the karmics if they decide to, but they're still going to be stuck on you. It's just going to be an illusion. So that's exactly why you don't string people along. Because when you string people along, that energy is going to come back around and it's not going to feel good. So let's see what else. What does this past person want to tell you? I did something in my past that still haunts me to this very day. So whatever they did to you, it still haunts them. They're going to ruminate about this over and over again because this person's going to realize that, you know, there's no second chances. This is done. If I could have one more chance with you, I would do things differently with you this time and love you more. So this is my truthful messages deck. The link for that is in the description box below, and at the bottom it says what we have between us is special. Don't let them taint our connection. So this person is trying to rebuttal what I'm telling you by telling you that despite whatever I'm saying, don't let me taint the connection. So this person's sneaky, they're sly. They could even be like a magician, a warlock in some way. But yeah, let's get back to it. Triggers. Okay. Let's talk about the things that you should work on. I become jealous when I don't get enough attention. So jealousy, if you do end up feeling that emotion, it stems more from like, it's not really insecurity. It's just someone threatening your position in some way or you not getting what it is that you deserve. So if anyone's trying to make you feel like, oh, you're just being insecure, no, your feelings are valid. We also have when I don't feel good about myself, I respond in negative words and actions. So some of you may even be verbally abusive. Like you may not be like physically or even emotionally abusive, but when someone like hurts you or harms you, you may not have the best things to say. And that could be something that you could possibly work on. And when I feel powerless, I will act in manipulative ways. So this is the energy of also emotional manipulation. And I can be in this energy as well and not even know it. Like, so it's easy to be in this energy of like acting manipulative. And it could even be like a cry for help, but because you don't know how to say that up front, like you may act in like roundabout ways, but that in at the end of the day is still manipulation. So that could be something that you need to work on, as well as when I'm disconnected physically or emotionally from my partner, I begin to feel scared and lack confidence. And so this could be where codependency comes in, and that's usually the root cause of the issue. But when you know that that's what the problem is, you can address it rather than not even knowing in the first place. So let's get another spread. What does the collective need to know? Another storyline, anything else? So we have the Fool, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Five of Swords. This is shady. Why do you guys always attract shady people? Seven of Swords, of course. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Page of Cups. All right, so this is kind of, it's a sticky situation. You're about to meet someone. This person that you're going to meet, they're not necessarily in a relationship, but they're not necessarily single. It's like that. It's a very weird middle ground place, and they're going to have a partner or someone that they're trying to get rid of, but this person is still lingering, and then they're going to meet you, and it's like, wow, they're going to see you as the person, the person that they want to commit to, possibly even have children with, but then this person is going to have baggage behind the scenes that they need to close out. So if you do end up meeting someone, you guys hit it off, and then they just suddenly ghost you with no explanation, it's because this person met you at a time when things were complicated or it was sticky. This is not someone who's a cheater. It's not that they even were trying to cheat. Yeah, I don't feel like this person had ill intentions. I just feel like they were put in a rough spot, because this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles, their relationship, it's not even like they had a label. It's like the relationship was already dead. They may have even been seeing other people, maybe even still sleeping with each other somehow. You know how it is when there's exes and you're still trying to get over them. And yeah, they're going to meet you, and this person will know, okay, well, this is the person that I want to commit to. But I may have either a child's mother, a child's father, someone in the background who will try to play mind games and manipulate this person. So this Queen of Pentacles, once he or she finds out that their ex is moving on or has found somebody that they want to commit to, she or he's going to try to cause chaos and manipulation and drama in some way, shape, or form, which is why this person will ghost you, because they don't want to bring that energy to you that way. And even though it does seem like they're being sneaky or conniving, that's not the case. Like, yeah. So this could be up to a month, maybe even 3 months, where you may not hear from this person, or where you haven't heard from this person, for those of you that are going through this right now. But with the Eight of Pentacles, this is not someone that's even like still having sex with this individual. Like, let's say you meet this Emperor, you guys hit it off, they have sex with you, they are basically hooked on you, and they're not going to go back and forth between you and this person, because they already know what they want. The Emperor is somebody who's in control. They're in control of themselves. Someone who possibly even has a leadership role, or possibly even a father. So even though this person will hold back from you, and it may seem like, you know, they're being selfish, it's because they have unfinished business, or they're trying to tie up loose ends. So even though it's going to look shady, trust your intuition, because your intuition is going to tell you, like, no, this person's being straight up with you. They're not trying to lie or even be conniving. And it's not like you guys even had a relationship to begin with. So it's not like you can say, oh, this person ghosted me because they were playing me, when there was nothing really established. You know, it's complicated and it's sticky, but there's still good intentions. I just feel like this person's going to have a hard time moving on or moving forward, because someone's going to try to stop them at the end of the day. Someone that they may either have children with, financial ties with. And you know how it is. Sometimes with exes, when they see the person that they're neglecting moving on, that's when they finally want to step up to the plate and act like, you know, whatever. So yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, their time has already ended. And so if you do find yourself in this situation, just don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially if you're single. Just date, meet people. Yeah. This person will step up to the plate. But look, we see the Lovers. This is going to be a spiritual divine union. And there's a reason why this person was brought into your life with these sort of like circumstances and blockages, because that's also going to teach you patience. It's going to teach you, you know, it's going to shift paradigms in the way that you believe relationships are supposed to be. And I also feel like when you and this person are at a distance from each other, whether it's separation or minimal communication, the connection is actually going to get stronger. And that's how you're going to know, oh, you know, this is different. This isn't like all the other connections, because even though we're apart, we're still communicating somehow telepathically. I still feel this person around me. And it's because this person was this Emperor is supposed to make a decision. I mean, they have to make this decision fast. They don't have that long. I'd say they have 4 weeks to reach out to you and to mend this whole situation, or the universe is going to send you someone new, because that's always what happens. They get the chance to do things right. They get the choice. Some men or women, they don't step up to the plate to be your one, because it's not an easy role. Like, you're not someone who's just like the rest. You're somebody who's independent. You stand on your own 2 feet. So you're not going to have someone who's not a soldier. If you, I feel like for my women that are watching, Some of you, you have a tendency of attracting like feminine men who want to be taken care of rather than the other way around. And it may be because you're so heavy in your masculine energy. So that may be something that you could work on. And I've noticed that, like, when I'm in my feminine energy of receiving and just doing what makes me feel whole within myself and not really being so adamant about manifesting and letting it come to me, that's when things come to me easily. So yeah, this Emperor, they may have fire placements in their chart, Leo, Aries, Sag. They don't have to, but they're going through a lot behind the scenes because this Emperor, not only do they have to deal with family, they possibly have a group of friends, and this Queen of Pentacles, who this person has to separate themselves from a lot to be able to come to you. It's not just an easy situation. Like, there could be kids involved, there could be friends or family that are trying to sway this person towards like being single and staying in that bachelorette energy. And then you have an ex that's possibly conspiring, trying to put burdens and stress on this person's back so that they can't move on. So yeah, just be aware of the individuals that you attract. I also feel like you're the person that's in control of your life. Try not to put too many people in your business, or just have like one or two people that you can confide in, because it's easy for other people to try to manipulate you, especially if you have something good, if you have a good relationship. All it takes is just that seed of doubt to be planted, and it can destroy a whole entire connection. So that's for someone watching. But with the Three of Cups, this is a time for celebration moving forward. So those people that played mind games with you in the past, they were doing that to keep you stuck. You're basically the seed of truth, and people know that they have to come to you correct. So the only real power that they have is by confusing you and creating illusions and mind games and trickery to be able to hold on to you longer than what their time is. And with the King of Pentacles being here, and the Seven of Swords, I also feel like people can see that you're stable, or people can see the trajectory of your destiny before even you can, because for one, you're somebody who's meant for like a stable, high status type of life, and people can see that. And you have individuals that you attract simply because they want to mooch off of you. Like, they're beggars, mooches, opportunists, friends as well. So you also have to pay attention to your gut and how you feel around certain people. Like, if you feel drained after you're talking to a specific person, or you're dealing with a situationship, or just connecting to someone, that's a sign that they're either an energy vampire, or they're not giving you that equal give and take, and that's a sign that you need to pull back, because you are the prize here. And with the Ten of Pentacles, family members are kind of talking about you behind the scenes because they expected you to return back to them. These are people that you cut out up to 4 years ago, and you cut them out for your own reasons. Some of you, this family conspired against you in some way, conspired against your children. So some of you, these family members were like involved in affairs that they knew that your partner or your ex was involved in, and they just kind of kept, I don't know, messy stuff that caused you guys to separate from these family members. And it's a good thing that you did. And yes, despite feeling lonely and sad and having to grieve people that were still alive, it's one thing to grieve people that are dead, but to grieve someone who's still alive, like, that's a whole other level. Everything that you went through, it was for your own good, and now you're manifesting the life that you truly deserve. And so you can expect past people to not want to come back now that you're in a good place, now that you're not hurting, now that you've healed yourself. Nobody else came and healed you. You did that all by yourself, and that's why you guys should be like super proud, despite wherever you may be in life. Even if it's not where you feel comfortable, this is me telling you that you have done more than your fair share. You help people whenever you can. People have taken full advantage of you, and this is a sign that this is a time for you to be selfish, and not even in a tit for tat type of way, but just to protect and guard yourself. Because ultimately, whoever you give your energy to, you're feeding them life. Because like I said, they come to you to heal, and you get your healing from the divine. You're direct channeling from the divine. So if you ever want to just hurt someone the most, cut them off, give them no access to you. Like, they will completely fall apart behind the scenes, whether they tell you that or not. So let's take a look and see what else do you guys need to know. Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Chariot, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So it may be difficult right now, but they want you to focus mostly on work, career, whatever's bringing money, income, or revenue. there's a heavy emphasis on needing to focus on that at least for the next 2 months. And just know that if there was someone in the past that was causing chaos, if you did have anyone sending you spell work, you did have your ancestors and your guides protecting you. This is also the energy of Angel or Archangel Michael. But with the Nine of Swords, those of you that have been having issues sleeping, it may be more than meets the eye, where you were having someone sending you some form of spell work. Like, it doesn't even have to be them lighting candles. It could just be like a group of people talking about you, speaking ill about you. Those thought process can create something called an egregor, which is like a demon that is summoned through thoughts. I know, crazy, but things like that happen. You're protected either way. But with the Chariot, you're moving forward. So if you did have a time where you felt like things were just stagnant, let's say you have like an online shop and all of a sudden your revenue just like plateaus out of nowhere, it's because you were having some sort of negative energy sent your way. It was only supposed to affect you for about like 7 to 9 weeks, from what I'm seeing. And while it was affecting you, it was supposed to teach you how to defend yourself, teach you how to basically spiritual knowledge. But with the King to the Queen of Pentacles, you have somebody who's your match. So the universe has someone that's assigned to you. Until you meet this person, everyone else that you date it's just gonna feel like something's missing, or it's gonna feel like, something's not right, or it doesn't quite fit 100%. So this King of Pentacles will be someone that you'll know when you meet this person. You'll know, like, wow, this person's the one. Because for one, they're going to be mature, they're going to be grounded, they're going to be successful. This is not someone who's going to want to use you, because they're going to have their own, even if they have their own options, which I'm sure you have options as well. Because look, these are two established, high status, generous people, like two loyal people that are an energetic match. So when you meet this person and they retreat from you, it's not because of what you think. It's because of circumstances that are beyond this person's control. But yeah, they're going to have some cleaning up that they have to do. It's a lesson for the both of you. Your lesson may be patience and acceptance, and maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lesson in it for you as well. So let me see. We have the fledgling. So you are in the process of growing, because the fledgling is like a child in the sense of like spiritually. We also have choices. So the person that you're going to be connected to, they're going to be really attractive. And so this person will have choices. They're going to have to choose between karmics and you. So true love or bachelor life essentially is what I'm seeing. But you're going to have choices as well here. And we also have individuality. So the way that you can harness your power is by being your 100% authentic self, not sugarcoating. I mean, you don't have to be rude or like blunt. You can tell someone exactly how it is by, just stop tiptoeing around people and stop trying to do things because you're worried about how others are going to see you or how they're going to perceive you. The more that you live in your authentic self, the more that you're going to attract. You're going to attract all the blessings and abundance, because there's nobody else out there that's like you. So the more that you hone in on that energy, the more successful you're going to be, because you're meant to be in the public eye, or you're meant to be seen in some way. You guys have talents. These talents, it's like you've been hiding them for God knows how long. But you're going to get to a point where, you're going to start to explore the things that you can do. And this is going to work to your benefit. We also have chaos. So yeah, there's definitely chaos going on in the background you're going to see this. You're going to hear about this. And I know you're going to hear about this because I had somebody make me cry, and my guys told me that they were going to ruin this person's birthday. I thought it was a joke. And they ended up texting me on their birthday saying that they had COVID, which means like all their plans just completely went out the door. So that's what I'm saying. You're gonna be hearing of exactly what's been going on. And these people that come to you within the next 2 months with all these issues and problems behind the scenes, these people were doing something to you that was unknown. So if you found yourself distancing yourself from people without having real proof and just using your gut or your intuitive abilities, it's because behind the scenes these people were working against you in some way, and your subconscious could pick up on that. Yeah, you may not have had physical proof yet, but you're the high priestess of air. So fire is something that is a strength for you. So like this could be like candle magic that would be beneficial for you. For example, writing what you want to attract down on like a bay leaf, getting a lighter, lighting it. That would be, an easy way for you to manifest. But this is just saying, like, think of creative ways that you can use fire to manifest, because that's something that's your strength. You could have heavy fire placements in your chart, but you inadvertently, or you kind of cause chaos in people's life. You're either someone's lesson or blessing, depending on how they treat you. So if you do ask God at times, or whoever you believe in, why is it that things like this constantly happen to me? Like, why am I constantly being put in predicaments where I'm vulnerable and, you know, I constantly have to fight people off or stand up for myself? It's because you're the high priestess of air. It's like you came down here with the mission. The mission was possibly to, you know, uncover people that are narcs, that are conniving, underhanded, liars, cheaters, deceivers. They approach you or they encounter you and they try to do the same things that they do to you. I mean, to other people, you know, the same lying, cheating, deceiving, hurting people. They try to do it to you and it comes back full circle and their whole life just collapses, whether you know it or not. That's what your superpower is. So you are somebody who's also beautiful. You're beautiful in your own way. So this is you needing to love yourself for the characteristics that you have, because we're all different and we all have something to bring to the table. And the more that you compare yourself, the more detrimental it's going to be for not only your self-worth, but just for everything in general. And you're somebody who is the warrior. So some of you may have a spirit guide that protects you heavily, basically with their life. And with the warrior, this is also someone that you're going to attract. You're going to know that this person's for you because they're just going to give off this energy of like alpha, like a soldier, whether they're male or female. This will be somebody who's dominant. They may have water sign placements in their chart, but with the high priestess of water, this is also saying to kind of put more emphasis on your emotions. Stop gaslighting yourself. If you feel something, allow yourself to feel it. Release. That way you don't have to get stuck in that energy for long, because some of you, it's almost like you frown upon your sensitivity, or you're around people that are just rigid and harsh and they've made you feel like there's something wrong with you when really it's the other way around. So love yourself. And we also have deceit. So be careful of deceit and people trying to pull the wool over your eyes, pretending to be something that they're not. And yeah. So yeah, that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.